What's up, IBX runners? My name is Veronica and I'll be your coach today. Welcome to IBX Running. Today we are going to continue with our series of beginner couch to 5K. So this is your week 3 of your workouts. We're going to get started here with our warm-up. We're just going to do a walk. So I want you to bring up that speed to a 2.5 to a 4. So let's bring that speed up. I don't want this walk to be too slow. I want you to be warming up that body, but I also don't want it to be too fast that you feel like you need to start running, right? Make it a nice brisk walk. Work those arms a little bit. Take some nice deep breaths in. Slow exhale. Let's start preparing that mind and our body for this workout that we're about to do, right? We're going to be in this warm-up here. I'm going to start that timer. We're going to be in this warm-up here for 5 minutes, right? So you can take your time and really get yourself mentally ready for this workout. All right, I want you to look down, make sure your shoes are tied, because once we start running, we are not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going. The point of this workout today, right, is to continue building up our endurance to run a 5K. So we wanna make sure on those faster speeds and those slower speeds, we're still moving, we're still running. All right, take a nice deep breath. Awesome job. Let's get those arms pumping a little bit. Make sure you have everything that you're gonna need. You have water by your side if you need a towel. Whatever it is. Today's workout, we have 4 runs that we are going to do. Those runs are where we're going to pick up that speed a little bit and really try to push our limits. And then we have those recovery runs in between. We'll be ranging anywhere from 1:30 to 3 minutes for those runs. And those speeds, I'll be letting you know what those ranges are as well. If you ever need a second look at it, you can always look over here on my right, and you will see that as we go along. You'll see the timer, and you'll see what those speeds should be on your treadmill. Now, today's run is not a progressive run, right? It's us trying to build up that endurance and get ourselves to be able to run longer and further, right? So in that range, I want you to kind of find where you feel comfortable, all right? Not so much where you feel like you're sprinting. So today's workout, we're gonna talk about RPE, which is rate of perceived exertion. Now that is something that is only subjective to ourselves, right? So there is a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being super easy, like we're still on that couch, and 10 being your max effort. Today's workout, I want you around a 3 to a 5. So we're kind of just building in that speed and working our body to find that control and your pace. Another thing you're going to hear me talk a lot about is your cadence and your rhythm as you're running. Everyone has their own. All right, so you're going to find what's right for your body. Good. And on your treadmill, as you're starting to feel it, if you're starting to feel warmed up, I want you to bring up that speed a little bit, right? We have that 2.5 to that 4.0, but I don't want you to hold on to those handles. All right, let's keep those arms moving because we want to warm up that upper body as well as our lower body. There we go. We got a couple minutes left here, and then we're going to get running. You can also work with your incline a little bit. All right, so this is a flat run, but when you're outside, you have a little bit of resistance, right? You have the wind, you have the ground. So I like to have my incline at anywhere from a 0.5 to a 1.0. So find what feels comfortable for you to kind of simulate that feel of running outdoors versus running on a treadmill. So play with that right now. See how that feels for you, 0.5 or 1.0. Excellent, we got a little bit over 2 minutes left. Again, when you start to get warmed up, I want you to hit that speed a little bit higher in that range. Feel free to grab a sip of water, preparing yourself for this. And then I want you to start to think about RPE and what that means for you. Because everyone is going to be at different speeds in this workout, and that's okay. You need to find your speed. This is your series of couch to 5K. Excellent. Now this is week 3 of this series, right? So this workout you're gonna complete 3 times this week. So this is why I wanted to talk to you about your RP, because every time you do this workout, you might notice that you can go up in speed than you did the previous workout, but your RP is staying the same because you're starting to adapt to this training. And that's a really exciting thing to start to notice. So I want you to become more in tune with your body. That's what RPE does. Versus worrying so much about the numbers in front of you, worrying about your time or worrying about your speed. Instead, let's think about how our body feels. Good. We got just about a minute left, and then we're going to go into our first run. So take another nice deep breath in. Breathe in all that positivity and exhale out all that negativity, all those thoughts of, Veronica, what do you mean we're doing this run? What do you mean? What's this RP? What are these numbers? What are you talking about? Just relax. Take a deep breath. This first run that we're going to do is 1.5 minutes. And I want you to move that speed anywhere from a 4.5 to a 6.5. I'm giving you that big range because I want you to feel comfortable running for this entire workout, right? Once we get going, like I said, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna be moving that speed up and down, but you're gonna keep running for this full workout. Under 30 seconds to go. Make sure that incline is where you want it. Grab another one quick sip of water if you need it. And we got 15 more seconds here. Good. Are you guys ready? I'm ready for this. Here we go. So 4.5 to 6.5, and we'll be here for a minute and a half. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're picking up that speed here. Good. Now that we're really starting to get into our running pace, this is where I want to talk to you about your form. All right, when we run, we always want to lift our body up and be nice and tall. So that chin should be up, right? We don't want to shrug it down, and we want to make sure we drop our shoulders. We don't want to be up by our ears. This allows us to swing those arms in a nice, relaxed, smooth movement, because whatever my upper body does, that's what my lower body is going to do. It follows. So if I'm relaxed and smooth in my upper body, my lower body is going to do the same thing. So check your form right now. Drop those shoulders, bring that chin up, shoulders back, nice and proud. And I want you to think about driving the elbows backward and swinging from the shoulders. What this does is allows us to apply pressure and put force into the ground when we run. And that's what propels our body forward with each step. Good. Take a deep breath in. So exhale, you already got 30 seconds to go. And then we're going to come down to that recovery pace. Good. And that's bringing it right back down to that 2.5 to 4. Excellent. You're right there. We got 10 more seconds here. Good. Inhale slowly through the nose. Exhale slowly out the mouth. You got 3, 2, 1, and bring it back down. Good. There you go. Finish your first one. Now again, let's bring that walk up a little bit, maybe a little bit faster than you did for that warm-up. All right, because now your body's really warmed up. It was just running. It felt that speed. It felt really good. So we want to keep that going here. We're going to be here for a minute and a half, and then we're going to go into run number 2. Now, run number 2, we're going to double that time. So you're going to be there for 3 minutes. Now, don't freak out on me. 3 minutes, usually a minute and a half. And think about how quick that went. Why? Because you were thinking about your form. You were focusing on something else versus maybe how heavy you were breathing or the time. And that's what I want you to do. All right? Because we want to think about that RPE. Remember, we should be anywhere from a 3 to a 5. So if on that last run, you're like, I don't know, Veronica, I think I was maybe at a 2 or 3, feel free to bump it up a little bit more. All right, excellent job. We got about 30 seconds to go. And we're going to go into that second run. Speed still in that same range. 4.5 to 6.5. Remember, we are building endurance here. If you need a sip of water, grab that now. Good. You need to wipe a little sweat off. That's fantastic. That means you're working hard, and I love it. Or it means you're really hot where you are right now. You got 10 more seconds here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring up that speed again. Awesome. So last run we talked about what that upper body should be doing. Now I want you to think about that lower body a little bit. I don't want your feet to just shuffle across the ground, and I don't want your feet slamming into the ground. You want to land lightly, but be powerful in that push through the ground behind you. And then when that foot lifts off the ground, I want you to think about your heel recovery. So what that means is when that heel comes off the ground, it's cycling underneath my hips, and it's coming over that next ankle, and then I keep running in that cycling movement. All right, so think about your form. Think about that RPE, right? Are you working at a steady pace right now? Do you feel in control of this run? That's what I want you to feel. Good, and let's keep ourselves breathing. Inhale and slow exhales. Good. When we're running here for longer periods of time, you want to find that sweet spot. What I mean by that is it's not too easy, but it's not too hard. Remember, 1 is like I'm still sitting on the couch, and that 10 is like I'm sprinting. I want to be in that sweet spot here in the middle. So you notice here, like I can talk to you, but I'm still moving on this treadmill. I'm still moving with this run. Good. This is gonna help you learn how to pace yourself based off of your body and how you feel, because running is very individualized to ourselves. Excellent. You're halfway through. There you go. See how quick it goes? Awesome. Find that cadence, that rhythm of your run, the rhythm of the swing of your arms, the cycle of your legs. Good. And then lastly, I want to bring that core into this run as well, because our core centralizes every movement that we do. And the stronger our core is, the better our body can move and the better we're going to feel. Good. You got 1 more minute to go. Awesome job, runners. That's it. Your goal is to finish this workout feeling strong. So keep that in mind. Find that sweet spot. Find your steady run here. There we go. And breathe. You got 30 more seconds here, and then we bring it right back down for that recovery. So bring that form into place again. I know sometimes when we start to feel that fatigue, our form falls apart. So that means that we have to focus on it more, which again, right, makes you more in tune with your body. Beautiful. 10 more seconds here. Excellent, IBX runners. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back down. Excellent. And again, I don't want you to hold on to these handles. I want you to stay tall. I want you to pump those arms and move them. If you feel that you need to bring that speed up a little bit to keep that heart rate up, feel free to do so, right? This is why we give you that range and that recovery. Excellent. We are here in this recovery now for 3 minutes, right? So we're mimicking that hard run we did. So during this time, don't be scared, like I said, to go a little bit faster on that recovery, keeping that heart rate up, keep those arms pumping. We want to keep the blood flowing. Now you are halfway through this workout. Think about that. It went quick, right? So that's why every run that we do, every interval, every hard push, I want you to take full advantage of it. And that's why I want you to get more in tune with your body. Think about that RPE and realize where you are. Because only you can figure that out. This is your series of Couch to 5K. So keep thinking about those goals. Every run that you do is building your confidence. Every interval that you complete is building that confidence. So when you get towards the end of that interval and you start to feel that fatigue and you're like, I need to slow down, don't slow down. Because know that when you finish it, that confidence is going up and up and up to the point where you're gonna step on this treadmill with me and be like, Veronica, give me what you got. I'm ready for it. Good. Deep breath in, slow exhale. Awesome job. We got just over another minute here of our walk, and then we're bumping back up into that run. Now, sometimes you'll find maybe the first interval or so, it's still kind of part of your warm-up. And now you're feeling really good, you're feeling ready. Don't be scared to bump up that speed a little bit. Why not? Right? You have to go by how your body feels. Good. And remember, we're doing this workout 3 times. So whether this is your first time doing it, your second time, or your third time, you're starting to feel that rhythm. You're starting to understand your body more. We always want to be testing our limits. We always want to be pushing ourselves just that little bit more to improve ourselves, right? Good. Awesome job, runners. We got that third run coming up, right? We only have 2 more. It's gonna be a minute and a half, and we're bringing that speed right back up, anywhere between that 4.5 and 6.5. If you need a sip of water, grab it right now. We're going in 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Let's go. Come on. Pick up that speed. Pick it up here. Good. Get back into your rhythm. It's just that minute and a half. Keep building your confidence. When you're running, that's what's so great about it, is that everything's sort of scaled to your body. right? Everyone has their own rhythm. Everyone has their own RP. Everyone has their own technique with how they run, how they move their arms, how they feel, how they hit the ground, what their stride length is. All of that changes per person. So what's great is I want you to learn with your body what feels comfortable. Not easy, but it feels comfortable for you so that you can focus on other things when you're training, right? The more we think about our form now, the easier it is later on for that form to just automatically fall into place, even when you're tired. Good. Here we go. We got 30 seconds left. Let's stay upright, light in our feet as that core engaged. You might have a slight lean forward in that torso, and that's great. Good. Find your rhythm. 15 seconds to go, and then we bring it right back down. Here we go. Your last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back down. Awesome job, runners. Guess what? One more. One more. That's like one of my favorite phrases to say. One more, because I always say, you always got one more in you. You can always do just a little bit more. You just gotta dig deep and find it and go attack it. So we have that last interval for today's workout. It's 3 minutes long, right? So that's that longer range. This is where you can really push yourself and really start to tap into that next level. Last one, 3 minutes, next level. Are you with me? Good. I know you're with me. So speed isn't changing. All right, the incline's not changing. That RP isn't changing, but I want you to change that mindset. I want you to get pumped for this last one. Because remember, we're doing this 3 times this week. So I want each time for you to get more and more pumped because you're getting more comfortable with it. Not easy, but we're getting more comfortable with what we're doing here. Good, 30 seconds to go, and then we're hitting that last run. Are you feeling confident already? Good. Here we go, 20 seconds. If you need another quick sip of water, I want you to grab it. You need to wipe some sweat. Do it. And then we're gonna attack this last interval together. 3 minutes on the clock. You got 10 seconds here. Once again for you, right? We're gonna be at that 4.5 to 6.5 speed. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, runners. Come on. Last one here. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. Get back into your rhythm. 3 minutes strong here. Good. And I want you to get kind of lost in your own thoughts. Think about everything that we talked about in today's workout. Think about everything that you've already done in this workout and how much further you've gotten in this series, Couch to 5K. Think about it. I don't need to explain it to you. I want you to roll over those thoughts, get lost in your running, because that's what's so great about running. It's all our control. It's all our mindset. So you bring positive vibes in, you're gonna get positive output here, which is why I like to start those workouts. Inhale positivity, exhale out that negativity. Good, you got 2 minutes to go. Come on. There we go, build that confidence now with me. I want you to smile a little bit. I want you to get excited. Find that swing in the arms, drop those shoulders. Chest up, core engaged. Think about that heel recovery, that cycle. Are you pushing through the ground on that treadmill, or are you just letting the treadmill do the work? You are stronger than that treadmill. Come on. Halfway, minute 30. Breathe. Get lost in your thoughts and find your rhythm. We're building up the time that we run. Good. That's it, runners. How are you feeling? I don't even need to hear you. I know you're saying good. I know you're saying great. I know you're saying I feel alive. I feel good, Veronica. I'm crushing this last interval, this last hard run, because we got a minute left. Come on, IBX runners. Stay steady with me. Right here. I don't need you to go faster. I don't need you to go slower. I want you right here. And you finish all the way to the end of this interval. 45 seconds. Come on. Breathe. Drop those shoulders. Don't let them sneak up. There we go. Come on. You can see that finish line, right? We got 30 seconds left. Are you at that 5 on that RPE scale? Good. Building that confidence, building our endurance here. All the way to that finish. 15, come on. Keep that rhythm, we got 10. Yes, don't look at that timer. Find your rhythm, I got you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down to that recovery walk. Right here. Awesome job. Bring it down. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. Awesome job. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. Got a little surprise for you. We have one small little push for you at the end. You're going to give me a 30-second run. That little final burst of speed. It's just 30 seconds. You're hitting that same range that you were at before, that 4.5 to 6.5. All right? That little burst. I want you to think and envision right now, right? The goal at the end of this is to run that 5K. So I want you to envision right now that finish line. I want you to envision right now you coming through, and you're coming through at full speed. You're hitting that gas pedal, and you're going all the way in. That's what I want for this 30-second last push, and then you're done, and then you're out of here, all right? You get to go on with this runner's high for the rest of your day. It's gonna feel great, all right? So think now, all the work you did is preparing you right here for this finish. This is that glory part. This is that confident part. Good. Do you need a sip of water? Now's a great time. Take little sips, right? We don't want too much coming down, right? Because we don't want it to come back up. Just kidding. Not really though. Little sips. Wipe that sweat off. Good. Here we go. Minute and a half left. And then that one last final push. Good. If this is your second time doing it this week or your third time, I want you to give me just a little bit more than you did in that previous day. A little bit more speed on that treadmill, because I want you to push just a little bit more outside of that comfort zone. Keeping form, it's always important that we maintain our form, but I want to see if you can push yourself just a little bit more. 1 minute. Good. Keep those arms moving. You're starting to feel that heart rate drop a little bit. I want you to hit that speed a little bit higher. All right, let's start preparing for this last one. It's recovery, but we're not resting, right? Active recovery, I like to call it. We keep that body going, keep that heart rate up, and we're kind of controlling our breathing a little bit more. Good, 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Last sip of water if you need it. That 30-second push here for the finish. Give me that glory finish. 30 seconds, we're rolling all the way through it. And then you're out of here. Here we go. 15 seconds. Anywhere between 4.5 and 6.5. Look at that number on your treadmill. Where do you want to be for this finish? Here we go. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Let's go. Finish strong with me here. Finish strong. Bring it up nice and tall. Come on. I want to see those arms pumping. Chest up nice and proud. Think about how good it's going to feel. Right at the end here, you got 15 seconds. Final push here. There we go. Come on, 10 all the way. Don't touch that speed yet. Not until we're done. Here, you got 4. Keep it. 3, 2, 1, and bring it on back down. Bring that speed down. Awesome job, runners. There you go. Week 3 of your series. Keep that treadmill moving a little bit. It'll kind of help bring that heart rate down for you. Right? You can walk here for as long as you feel that you need. Grab some more water, wipe that sweat off your face. I'm so proud of you. Week 3, you've committed. You've committed to this. Whether this is the first time of this week you're doing it, second or third, I want you to be really proud of what you just accomplished. Because remember, every run that you complete is building that confidence and is building us closer and closer to that 5K. Awesome job, runners. I'll see you next time. Come again to IBX Running.